Okay, so on this particular one, make sure that you have your layers and your channels. This is going to be important because it's easy to get confused. Have your layers, and you can go over to your windows here, and you can make sure your layers and your channels, window is open there, all in one place. All right, it's going to make it easier. Now, according to the instructions here, we're going to right click on this. We're going to turn it into a smart object. All right, everything's fine. Then we're going to make a Gaussian blur filter. We're going to go up to Filter, Blur, Gaussian blur. Now this says to set the radius to 10. Okay, you just adjust it there. All right, now this says select the smart filter located below the Cubs layer. You can't select that. All right, what they mean is this: you select that. All right, so we should rewrite these instructions. Whoever built this tutorial should go in there and fix that, because it should say go over to your channels window and select the Cub filter mask. All right, in the white box. Then select your gradient tool over here. Make sure it goes from black to white. You can see here it has different options, and it says make sure your radial gradient. Radial gradient is the circular one. All right. So if you don't select any of these correctly, then you can get messed up. So we're going to go from the start. You see how it blurs everything out. So the key is making sure you're in the channels there. All right. Now, if your gradient is all red, it's because you have the eye on here. You don't want to see that mask. And then the last step, if you go over here and you've got this selected, now you go over to your layers. You select on your Cubs layer, it goes away, and then you can do a screenshot. Okay, and you can export this. What I like to do is turn off the instructions and maybe crop it, it's up to you, and export it as it is.